known Hal Parrish for as long as I have been involved in Virginia politics. And with his mom and his dad, I had the opportunity to serve with Harry Parrish. And there were so many times when I was in Richmond, there came these moments where we called upon people in the legislature to stop being Democrat and Republican for a moment and put Virginia first. His father always did that. And Hal has always done that as your mayor. I know he is not going to continue to serve in office, but he is, as a citizen of Manassas and a citizen of Virginia and a citizen of our great country, someone that I have the utmost respect for. I value the friendship I've had with your family. I thank you, Hal, for your service. And I know you said you're going to play one more golf, but don't worry, we're still going to be calling on you. Thank you, Hal. Thank you for all your time.
Mayor Parrish, first, I am honored to have the opportunity to say a few words to you as you prepare to leave public office. You, of course, are the last of the original authority members, being on the authority when it was created back in 2002. Your leadership, your wisdom, your ability to reach across the aisle, to put the region first, and your understanding that the greater good is always, always paramount, is one of the things that I'm going to miss about you and working with you. I say one of the things because what I will miss most is the rapport and the relationship that you and I have come to grow and nurture over the years. Your leadership on the authority, your leadership as a city of Manassas' mayor, and just your leadership as a human being. It's quiet, it's powerful, and it's always for the good of others. You have supported me from day one, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Day one. And you've always provided constant guidance. Your pursuit of fairness and equity is something that I will always remember and take with me. And as you prepare to leave office, I hope that your number doesn't change, because I would like to keep in touch with you. I hope you enjoy yourself and whatever is next for you in the second part of your life. Thanks, and take care.
Hi, Mayor Parrish. Heather Aram, Vice President, Service Line Ambulatory Development here at Novant Health UVA Health System. We just want to say thank you for your friendship, your partnership, and your support throughout the years. You were the first person, or one of the first people, to welcome me to this community almost 10 years ago, and for that I will be forever grateful.
Hi, Mayor Parrish. Stephen Smith, President and Chief Operating Officer of Prince William and Haymarket Medical Centers. I want to thank you for all your years of dedication and service to this community and your partnership with regard to the health system and helping us achieve so many milestones over time. You've celebrated us with our 50th anniversary, even our recent cath lab opening. I want to thank you, and Heather and I would jointly like to wish you the very best of health. Take good care.
This is to one of my closest friends and one of my big supporters, Hal Parrish. Hal, you're going to be missed, man. But I would be remiss in my comments if I didn't say something about your mother and father. As you know, when I got hired by the Manassas Police Department, I was the first African American to work for the then town of Manassas. And of course, your dad was the mayor and big supporter. You know, anytime I needed something, I had a question, I could always stop by his office and talk with him. Always very friendly and very helpful. And of course, your mom, man, I tell you, during the campaign, she was right there. She was right there, right in my corner. And you know, each time we had a Christmas parade, I passed by, I could always look up in the window and give her a big smile and wave. And of course, you know about the calendars. When I delivered the calendar, she would never put that calendar up until January 1st of each year. Hal, you're a good person. I wish I had the temperament that you had. The way you deal with people, the way you deal with problems, you never get upset. That tells me that you're very confident in what you do. And you have demonstrated that as a leader in Manassas. You're going to be missed, but you did a great job. Manassas will go on, but I want you to remain connected. Stay connected with us, with the city, because they're going to need your leadership, because the future looks good, but historically you know all about Manassas. There are things that you know about Manassas a lot of people don't know. So stay around. And of course we'll always be friends, and we can play a little golf together, maybe a little bit more golf together now since you're not the mayor. Have a great future. Thank you for your service to the citizens of Manassas.
Al, congratulations on your retirement as mayor of the city of Manassas. I was tempted to say congratulations on your retirement from public service, but I know that serving this community is in your blood, and that's not going to stop until the day you die. The things you've done for this community are truly extraordinary, and the friendship that you and I have formed has absolutely been one of the best and most important ones I've had in my lifetime. You and I have been friends since very shortly after I became an elected official back in 2003. I honestly don't remember where we met the very first time, but I already knew your reputation as a distinguished and respected member of the Manassas City Council at that time. Over the years, you and I have gotten to work together about as closely and on as many different issues as elected officials from two different governing bodies probably possibly could. I succeeded you as chairman of the Northern Virginia Regional Commission. You were always my right-hand man at the Northern Virginia Transportation Authority, where we got to work together to make some huge improvements to the quality of life in this community. We served together on the Prince William County City of Manassas negotiating team, where we talked about things like the Adult Detention Center, our library system, transportation issues, social services, just about anything where there was an opportunity for our two jurisdictions to cooperate. I always knew that I had a partner in you that I could sit down with and work out the details that we could take back to our elected bodies and make good decisions for the people of this community. I think it was you who taught me that the people of the places of Prince William County, the city of Manassas Park, that we're not three different places. We are a single community that just happens to be represented by three different elected bodies. And I know that that's something that you held very close to your governing philosophy and in the philosophy you had in the relationships you had with other people. I will always appreciate the good work you did for the people of Manassas, for the people of Prince William County, and for all of Northern Virginia. But most importantly, I will most deeply appreciate the truly fantastic mentorship that you provided me and the friendship that you and I forged over the years. I will never forget you, and I look forward to continuing to serve with you in a different capacity for many, many years to come.
Al, it's kind of a bittersweet day for me because I'm so appreciative of everything that you've done for the city and the steady hand that you've provided, both as a member of the council and as a mayor for many, many, many years. It's been a joy to be associated with you and to work with you on many projects during the course of your long career as a individual that has served the citizens of Manassas and served them so well for so long. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss the Southern gentleman that always took care of people and that was really focused on making sure that everybody was respected and heard. And those are two really, really important attributes, I think, in any leader, and you certainly demonstrated those. Your calm demeanor and your steady hand served the citizens of this community well. We're really going to miss you, Al, and I'm going to miss you.
Al Parrish, Rudy Tucker here. So honored to be a part of this video tribute. I am standing right outside of City Hall and enjoying this beautiful fall day. And I'm just gazing around. I peer over to the Harry Parrish Town Hall, and appears to be just a little lob pitch from here to there. But then I gaze around and I can peer over to the offices at NIFCO. A little longer shot, maybe a 9-iron for you. It looks like about an 8-iron for me. But as I've been gazing upon all these sights here in the city, I started wondering, how many times did you walk from there to here to there to there over the course of 30 plus years? I imagine the number is astronomical. But the Tucker family joins many other families here in the city of Manassas to thank you for all those trips, because our city and community is certainly a better place because of your efforts, Hal, through all these years.
Hey Hal, this is your cousin, Vicki Hayden Bonifant in West Virginia. Bill and I both wish you a very happy retirement from being mayor of Manassas. To me, you have been much more than that, a family member and friend who shared many happy and fun times with me as we grew up together. Being only 2 months apart in age, we were in the same grades and most classes every year. We spent fun Sundays together at our grandparents' with cousins, trying to be seen and not heard, but seeing what we could get away with. Even in high school, I am sure you remember 4 of us cousins around the formal dining room table with our grandparents. And guess who was shooting the peas across the table? Throughout our high school years, we shared many laughs and gave lots of girlfriend-boyfriend advice to each other. I know you remember the band practices with my brothers Rick and Jeff, and the parties too. Somehow we got through all that in one piece and became much more serious adults. Ha ha. I will never forget how for years you gave your shoulder to our mother to lean on as she aged. How fitting that you followed in the footsteps of wonderful people like your dad, my uncle, and Dr. Gillum as mayor. Hal, we appreciate your finding the time to dedicate yourself to the family business and to the Manassas community in so many ways, serving on the city council and as the city's mayor. Manassas has come a long way under your leadership, continuing to become the thriving, vibrant, and modern community that it is today, ever-changing and growing for the better. Your parents and grandparents would have been so proud of you. We are proud of you, and I am blessed to have you as my cousin and as my friend. Thank you, Hal. Congratulations and best wishes.
So, I hope you recognize me in my glasses. These are my Mima glasses. Anyway, I heard you were retiring, Hal Parrish, and it's about time. You have worked for that community really since you were a little boy, just trying to make things better, you and your family. And in Manassas, we all knew each other. We all worked together to do what was best for everyone, but particularly for the kids, who at the time was us. We were the kids. And we had a great childhood. I remember going over to West Street and sleigh riding down that big hill. I mean, the town would block off that road for us. And Ted and I would come from over near Weems Avenue. We'd drag our little sleds through the snow and go over there and sleigh ride with everyone. And it was a big night. And then we'd go out to Smitherwood, the Smith's home, and we'd ice skate out there. And that was always such a great time. And we would go to Sedley Pool. That was a big part of our life. And I remember being with you there. I mean, through everything, we were always together. But at Sedley Pool, we would go swimming, and then there would be parties there and picnics, and such a great childhood we enjoyed. But I don't remember you not being a part of my life. And I always felt so blessed to have you. And I'm going to try not to cry. But the many times that I did call you, because I was a bleeding heart and thought someone was in need, You always stepped up for me and supported me and just knew that that's just the way that I was and still am. So anyway, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud to be your friend. And I hope you go on and do great things that you enjoy. More for you now. You've done your time. But I'm glad that I got to send in a video, and I will see you soon, and know that I have always loved you. I will continue to love you, and no one will ever know you, Hal Parrish, the way we, the kids of Manassas, do. Love you.